up, everybody? Welcome back to... Oh, how's it going, guys? And welcome back to another Minecraft video. And in today's video, I have a few awesome farm designs to show you guys. And, yeah, this is the map. I got some over here, and there's also some over there. So, to give you guys a little bit of a background, there are 16 farms in this map. Now, it says 16, but there's a bonus one. It's made by I Have $1, and all the creations are pretty manageable, and they're all doable in survival, which is really cool. So, I'm not gonna show you exactly how to make them. I'll show you how they work and what they do, and if you guys like, you can download the map using the link below and check out the exact instructions within the map. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump right on into it. So this first farm is a very small automatic chicken farm, and as you can see in the output here, it cooks up chicken, and you also get the bonus feathers as well. Now how this, oh, you saw that, right? So I believe this works by taking these chickens up here, having their eggs get dropped into this hopper. The eggs then go down into this dispenser and shoot the baby chickens out here. Then lava comes out of this dispenser, cooks up the chickens when they grow up, and their stuff falls right down into the shulker box. So a very simple design. You guys can check that one out. Very useful, pretty compact, and pretty simple. So this next one is very similar. This one works with cows, and like the chicken one, it will cook the cows for you and give you all of the leather, and it is completely automatic, except you'll be needing a little bit of wheat. So I'll take some here to demonstrate. What you do is you jump up here and you just spam hold the mating. You can see there are some hearts up there. Basically, I'm mating all these cows. Oh, I gotta hit this button too. Did I already do that? There we go. Ah, that's better. Now the cows are jumping around. So you can do that from down here, or you can head up here and mate them right there. You can see the cows are all down here, and I can hold it like here. So works two different ways. You can see the cows, and you can see that I'm mating a few. They will have the babies, and the babies will, yes, fall down there, and then they will end up getting cooked. So once you think you've bred enough, come down here, hit the button once again. That will get rid of the water, and all of the baby cows should find their way right down there, and then they'll be cooked, and their remains will be sent into the shulker box. So yeah, that's that. Let's go ahead and put this stuff away and head on to the next one. This one I don't need to demonstrate. Does the exact same thing, except this time we've got sheep. You can put whatever color you want inside. This one seems to have a pretty good assortment. Yeah, that's that. So we'll leave that be, and then we've also got this exact farm with mushrooms, pigs, and chickens, which is fantastic. So, that is that. Let's go ahead and check out this next farm, which is a crop farm, our first one of the day. So this next farm is a general crop farm. Now what it does is it'll grow all of the crops I place down here. And you will need a ton of bone meal. I think this is all probably bone meal. Oh, I can't even open that one. But yeah, you'd fill all of these shulker boxes up with bone meal, and the bone meal gets repeatedly dispensed onto this farmland. So once I flip this switch, so that's a pretty useful farm. It's usable with just about every crop in the game, and it works very, very fast. The only downside is you'll be needing a whole lot of bone meal to fuel it, so you better have a skeleton farm if you decide to make that. This one right here is an automatic sugarcane farm, and it requires no interaction. It's one of the classic ones where once the sugarcane grows up, the observer block detects it, then powers the piston, and the piston pushes the sugarcane out over the grass. It pops off, falls down into the water, and then you grab it out of the shulker box, which there we go, I can grab. And somewhere in that explanation I said grass. I didn't mean it, because there's no grass involved. But there we go, that's that very simple design. I could wait here till one grows. Yay, there we go. I was waiting. It's been a minute. But you saw it, hopefully. Let's move on. Okay, so, over here. Oh, this one's been working too, I see. You get over there. Oh. Hey, there we go. Gotta be on it first. Okay, yeah, this is it's a pumpkin farm. How does it work, though? Basically, what happens here is, the pumpkins are collected in these bottom sugar boxes. Now, this obviously also works with melons. I think you can really put either one down. But basically what happens is on any of these tiles that you see in front of the pistons, a pumpkin will grow, or a melon, and once it does, it's going to be detected and pushed right into one of these many hoppers, and the hoppers will send it all the way downstairs below. So that's how that works. Very simple. Now this one is probably one of the most heavy in resource requirements with all of these hoppers, but it definitely gets the job done, and it works phenomenally. So that is that one. I'll give you guys a quick glimpse at it. It's a little bit more complicated than the other ones as far as redstone goes, so you may need to have the map for this one, but that's pretty cool. This next farm is really cool. It's got a manual mode and an automatic mode, which is it's fun, it's cool, it's awesome. So what we do here is, well, we can do a few things. We can breed, we can kill, and we can get loot. So take a peek. We have cooked beef in here, leather, and mushrooms. That's because this is a mushroom cow farm. Now you could adapt this to any other animal, but yeah, what you do is you right now it's on automatic mode. I'll show you both modes, automatic and manual, but what you have to do is turn the breeding lever on, and that will give you access to all the cows. Grab some of the wheat from up here, start breeding the cows like so, get a few babies going, and make sure you are standing in the middle. They should have, yeah, there you go, babies, and then they get sent packing all the way down there and end up getting pushed all the way up into this area. So I'm gonna go ahead and breed a few more, put away the wheat, and then we can go ahead and turn the breeding off. So all the babies should go down there, and then they'll come right up to the top, where if I have it automatic on, they'll get burned, but if I have it on manual killing, what I can do is go ahead and grab a sword and chop them, and then I'll get food that way. Now, they're not grown up, so they didn't drop anything. You'd have to wait for that, but you get the basic gist of it. So, a really cool farm. Now, it takes a lot of aspects out of the ones we've seen earlier with the water bombing and things like that. The hardest part about this, though, is obviously the redstone timing, and then the water elevator is going to be a little bit of an issue there. So this one is definitely a little bit more complicated than the others we've seen so far. Right over here, we have another sugarcane farm. This one is a little different. It does not use observers, as you can tell, and instead uses a daylight sensor and some redstone to trigger the piston. So it'll work less often, but it'll work basically the same, and it's fully automatic, so you will never have to attend you'll never have to tend to the farm. It'll just farm automatically, which is really nice. And then also we've got another melon farm similar to the one earlier, melon and pumpkin farm, that is just a little bit smaller, and I think it loses a lot more because the coverage is less with the hoppers, but it's still fully automatic, so it doesn't matter too much. You'll still be getting your loot. Next up, we've got some automatic drop farms. Now, what these are is they're general to every crop, and you can have farmer villagers that farm for you. So anytime a crop grows up, they'll pick it up, and then they will try to throw it to their mate over here. So the farmer will try to throw the crops over here. It won't make it. It'll go in the hopper, and it'll get sucked down into the sugar box. So it works with just about everything, potatoes, carrots, whatever. And it also turns wheat into bread, which is really cool. So that is super special. Yeah, that's that. There we are. Now we've got this thing. It looks a little funky. It's an automatic wheat farm with a villager, and this time, rather than having the villager toss his food or his crops to the other villager, basically what'll happen is if anything pops out, it'll be picked up by any of these mine carts and will get sent into, the storage area right here. So yeah, that's how that works. Same automatic farm. This time, a lot more expensive with the mine carts and stuff, but you only need one villager, so that's what makes that a little bit different. Here we have a flower farm. Now this is cool because if you bone meal the top half of a too tall flower, this isn't a bug by the way, this is just a feature. Basically, if you bone meal the top half, you'll get a second copy of the flower without destroying the original one. So if you set up a redstone timer with a whole bunch of bone meal, what you'll have is an infinite farm and you can get a whole ton of flowers. Now unfortunately it only works with too tall flowers, but if you're in the need for any, you'll be able to have as much as you want. So it's super nice, especially for dyes. Any dye you really could use with these colors, it's going to be a lot easier to get with this. That is for sure. So, this next farm is a tree farm, a little bit different than the ones we've been looking at. What you do is you step on this here pressure plate, you put your your saplings down here. They eventually grow up after being spammed with bone meal. We'll wait till one of them does. Yeah, there we go. It gets pushed over and then you can do the same thing. So what you do is you sit here with the button held. So if you're playing on Windows 10, you would just keep something on your right mouse button. If you're on any other version, you can figure out a way to do this. But basically, you'll have an endless farm. However, you'll be using a whole bunch of bone meal, and it does take quite a while. And then you'll have to manually kill all the trees later, which is gonna be a little bit of a process considering how much logs you can have. It's crazy. So there we go. I'm not gonna show you guys in depth how this works. Tree farms are very complicated. I don't fully understand them. Basically, the tree gets grown, gets pushed over here. This pushes it this way. This pushes it this way. It gets pushed all the way over here, and then you can grow another tree. So that's that. Pretty cool. We've got one more farm to go. Is this a farm? Yep, it is. This one's a cobblestone generator, which is really cool. Basically what you do is you come up here and you stand right in this area and you break the cobblestone. Then it's gonna come back and you break it again, and it's gonna come back and then you break it again, just like that. And it goes over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. So that's that, and eventually, as you can see, this will dispense a stone pickaxe. So it should, in survival, give you a stone pickaxe every time you need one, so you can keep your button down without worrying about a thing. So that is super cool. Yeah, there we go. That's that. Let's head on over to a few other things we can check out today. So, to the mob grinder farms, huh? Ooh, a nice teleportation screen. This is actually really cool. That's awesome. So here we are. Oh, no, I don't want to teleport. Canceled. Oh, that's so awesome. So yeah, here we are at the mob drop farms now. You can tell it's, not very far of a teleport, but still pretty cool concept. So this right here is a fully automatic iron farm. Now, if you don't know how these work, I'll do my best on explaining it. Basically, there are a whole bunch of doors to mimic a village, and once the game sees this formation, sees all these doors so close together, and there are also villagers back there, I'll show you later on the other side of this, but what'll happen is iron golems will spawn in here, in all of these levels. They get washed down into that lava, and then their drops will, of course, be collected in some hoppers, and you can have them going into a chest or a shulker box. So here, as you can see, we've got some iron ingots and some poppies, which is a rare drop from these iron golems. So, how this works? Oh! Do I hear one? Did I hear one? Where are you, buddy? Oh, maybe I didn't. Maybe I didn't hear one. But, the reason this works is because there are villagers pocketed back here behind the actual build, and the game will recognize this whole ensemble as a village, and it will start spawning iron golems for you automatically, which is super cool. So there we go, an infinite source of iron. So check this out, if I spawn a creeper here, it should run away, or is it's gonna go into the lava? No, there it is. Come on, run away from the cats. I know you're scared of him. No, he's just running back and forth. Yeah. there you go. So he'll come down here, he'll get sucked into this water thing and fall down, and it will open up a trap. Now, if I switch my game mode to survival, you'll see that the skeleton wants to attack me, and he'll shoot the creeper instead. Now, the reason this is a problem for the creeper is because it's gonna die, and the skeleton is going to reward me with a music disc, because when a skeleton shoots a creeper and kills it, it will give me a music disc. Pretty cool, pretty cool, pretty cool. The one problem with this right now is I don't know. Oh, maybe it does work. I had some speculation. I didn't know if they actually were added as drops, but they are. So, there, a music disc farm. Pretty cool. And then, of course, here we have a classic mob grinder where you have your spawners or just your dark space, and then all the mobs get washed down into lava, and then their drops fall down onto the ice and head their way into this shulker box. Very simple, and that is our last farm of the day. So there we go, guys, 16 awesome farms, everything ranging from farming to killing monsters. We've got everything in between, all the automatic farms you will ever need in one video. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you guys have any questions on how to build any of this, please ask me or check out the map for yourself if you can. It's a really cool map, and I think the creator deserves a little bit of deserves a little bit of love for putting this together for us and making it so easy to take a look at all these builds together. So huge thank you to you once again, and I think that just about does it. Guys, thank you so much for watching, and as always, stay frosty, my friends. Peace, guys. See ya. Bye-bye.